I did a video about 10 signs that shows that that boyfriend of yours will frustrate you in marriage. I really hope that you've watched that video. If you haven't, after watching this video, please go and watch it. And if you've watched it, I really hope that you liked it and you loved it and it helped you in a way. Today, we want to talk about if that man has these characters, marry him. Everybody has flaws. Everybody comes into a relationship with his or her own weakness. It is up to you to choose the flaws that you can handle. And as much as possible, you are not going to get 100%. Yes, mostly women will be in a relationship and they will have 80-20, 80% being good, but the 20% being not good. But then we will leave the 80% and go and look for the 20%. And at the end of the day, we will end up living with the 20% and losing the 80%. That is why in this video, I want to be more positive. I want to draw your attention to some facts that that man will be a good husband. And then if he has these characters, please do not lose that man. Marry him if he has these characters. The first thing I want to talk about is that if that man respects you, my dear, marry him. If he respects you, he values you. He values your feelings. He values your perspective. He values your decisions. He values your opinions. And he treats them with dignity and consideration. He doesn't treat you anyhowly. I don't know if that is an English in the dictionary. And he listens to you. He understands your perspective and he appreciates you every time. Respect is not only about how you treat someone in the presence of the person. It also has to do with how you treat the person even when the person is not there. How you talk about the person even when the person is not there. In your absence, when he's with his friends, what does he tell his friends about you? He treats you with dignity. He treats you, even in difficult times, he still respects you. Even when he's angry, he still respects you. He's able to control his emotions and adores you. If that man respects you, my dear, please marry him. Do not lose him. If he is kind, he is compassionate, he is considerate, and he's empathetic towards you and towards others. He contributes significantly to your life. He doesn't do like, after all, I'm not married to you. Yes, I know that he's not married to you. There are some things that he should not do for you during the relationship, during dating. But if a man is kind, you know. If he has a kind heart, you know. He offers support and he's there for you when you need him. Kindness also has to do with manifesting small gestures like saying thank you, giving compliments. My dear, if that man you are with, he's kind, you don't want to lose that man. Just hold him tight, okay? And if he wants to marry you or if he's asking to marry you, please don't let him go. You don't want to lose a good man. If he has effective communication skills, he's able to communicate with you effectively. He's able to listen to you actively. You guys are able to sit down to talk issues over. And he has a way of making you understand things even if he doesn't agree with you. My dear, if he has that quality, please don't lose him. You don't want to lose a man who is trustworthy. His yes is his yes. His no is his no. He is consistent with his behavior. It is not like today he's doing this, tomorrow he's doing that. And he's transparent and his behavior aligns with his actions. Love is an action word. If he tells you this and does that, this is something that you really have to pay attention to. But if he's consistent, whatever he says he will do, he will do. He tells you he loves you and his actions always align with that. And he's accountable for his mistakes. As human as we are, he's prone to make mistakes. But when he makes mistakes, when he offends you, he accepts it and apologizes for it. And he also trusts you and he's secured with you. He wants to make sure you are thriving. He wants to make sure everything is going on with you. He wants to make sure that you are bringing out the best in yourself. And he trusts you. He's not like, where are you? Do video call. Let me know that you are here. I'm in the taxi. Let the driver horn so that that is insecurity. If you haven't watched the video that I did about the signs that your boyfriend will frustrate you in marriage, this is not a video you don't want to watch. Right after this one, go and watch that one. And then that man is emotionally intelligent. He knows when to act and when not to act. He's able to act right even if he doesn't feel right. He's able to know that this is my decision. My woman also has a decision. Let me also respect her. He's able to know the effects of his decision on his woman, the effects of his decision on others, and on himself. In fact, if that man is emotionally intelligent, you don't want to lose him. And he's financially responsible. He's responsible with money, and he shares similar financial goals. And he has a very good money mindset. He's not the type who believes that if I gamble and I get money, that is it. Money will come, but whatever means that I have to get the money, I have to use that means. This lady said she met this guy in church, and the guy approached her, and they became friends. They started going out. And 3 months down the lane, the guy said, I want to marry. He said, this is too early. Let's at least know ourselves a bit. But then, in the course of the relationship, she got pregnant, and she said, okay, since I'm pregnant, let's get married. And then this guy told her that he is into CCTV installation. But she said that she never ever saw the guy having a contract. The guy said, oh, as for my business, I get contracts with malls and big shops and then big companies to install CCTV cameras for them. But she said she never saw the husband working. They got married. And then they got married in December. In January, this guy was arrested, sent to court, and was jailed for a year. Meanwhile, she was pregnant. Why? Because he frauded someone, took someone's money, said, I was going to buy a car for you, and the car never came. And so the person arrested him and jailed him. He came back from jail. 3 months down the line, people also came again and said, this guy has frauded us. He said he's going to do this and do that. And so her husband has gone AWOL, and she doesn't know where her husband is. He is not financially responsible. He doesn't have a good mindset for money making. But if he is financially responsible, he has a consistent source of income. His job is secure. He is at least putting in effort. You've seen, you've known that this is what my husband does. And when it comes to managing money, he knows how to manage money. He's not the type who will be just misusing money, mismanaging money, and then he takes his salary today, on the 5th he's broke. But if he's financially responsible, my dear, please don't lose him. And then if you guys are compatible, both of you are well suited for each other. You have shared values, you have shared interests, your lifestyle align with each other, your goals align with each other. Even if you don't have the same goals, you have similar goals, and he agrees with you, both agree, you click, like the vibe is there, you guys are compatible. Please don't lose him. And then if he's God-fearing, he's a Jesus guy, I'm not saying he goes to church, but if someone is God-fearing, if he's doing something to you, he considers it, because he believes and he goes with love your neighbor as yourself. If your boyfriend has these qualities, my dear, don't lose him. Grab him, okay? And if he wants to marry you, please go ahead and marry him. I wish you all the best, and I really hope that this video has helped you. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that, and I'll definitely see you in the next video. Amen.